Hello everybody, welcome back to the Django tutorial series. Where we left off, we made this beautiful site. It looks good. The only problem is we can link to the blogs themselves because we did fix that blog. Like all of this stuff is dynamically being generated, and we've already coded that to make these links go where they should be going. However, we have not coded it like our navbar buttons. If you recall, when we made them in our template, we didn't really give them anything besides a pound sign. So let's go ahead and fix just a couple of those things. Really, it's just our navbar that we need to fix. So anyway, let's pop back over to our navbar real quick and fix that. So we'll come over into, I think we'll just have to edit the base. So go into my site /blog/templates, open up base, edit with notepad, and let me drag it over here. Okay, so here's where we are. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. So okay, well, first of all, we can remove active here. Otherwise that one's always going to be well, active. And so now we want home. Home can go to, I think we can get away with just making it go to slash. Pretty sure that'll work out for us. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, we could make it like you're literally, like if this was for scentdex.com, you would just say like this heads to scentdex.com, right? I'm not quite positive on how to do it, just to naturally go to home. But anyway, we'll just put a slash there for now. Blog, obviously this needs to go to /blog. This should go to, I'm not sure we ever made a news. I think we made a /blog/latest news, I think is how we did that. And then same thing here. Our archive was really just /latest news. We just kind of made it to give you guys the impression of how you would do an archive. Let me save that. Let's see what we've messed up. So let's head back over. Where is our site? Sorry, I've got like a ton of monitors, and sometimes I bring stuff up and move stuff. Here we go. I found it. Move stuff around. I get kind of lost. Okay, so here's our site. Let's refresh. Okay, home. I think home will do it right. Blog's leading us to blog. News will take us to here. Archive is the same thing as blog. But then when we click stuff, we get just that blog. And then hopefully, yes, so we click home and it goes home. And so on. So, and really all that stuff was already made for, if you forget how to do this stuff, that's within the urls.py file. So if you're not linking around just right, that's probably where you've gone wrong. But anyway, that's going to conclude the bulk of this Django basics tutorial. So at this point, you guys should be able to deploy rather basic yet dynamic websites. Let's make sure our admin is still working. Just want everyone, yeah, so we can still get into admin. I deleted those old posts and we added these new posts. But now, I mean, really, like we called this blog and posts, but you could really call this site content and then content, really. And that really applies to what we're doing at the moment here with our site. So right now, you know, we've got this latest news. We've got a blog posting here. We could really trim this up, make the max characters shown like, I don't know, 10 or 15 or something like that. We could really fix this date to just be 6/26, you know, not using the full character. We could really make this better. But regardless, I mean, we now have a way to make a fairly dynamic content website just for basic content posting and that kind of stuff. But we really haven't dived into, I mean, what's the purpose of this, right? We could have made this entire site in PHP as well. We don't really need Django for that. So my plan for the future of this series is now to show you guys how we can start implementing actual Python applications to our Django site, because really, at the end of the day, that's the point that for us to be. I mean, Django is on one hand, you know, with the Python background, we can be running a lot of background tasks, which is actually really good. That you can't quite do it as well in PHP. You kind of need to be telling something to do something, and then you're showing. It's like it's on the front end basically of PHP. Whereas with Django, we can actually have like background tasks, like truly background tasks. So that's pretty cool stuff. And then also the implementation of various applications that you might have built within Python, you know, how we can actually implement them here. Because in my opinion, Python is definitely superior to PHP when it comes to making applications and like logical stuff and statements and all this kind of stuff. It's just Python is definitely better than PHP. So anyway, that's going to be the future of this series. But for now, that's going to mark the end of this video. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support, your subscriptions. If you guys have any questions, please ask them below. There might have been stuff that I've skipped over or went too fast, or you might be hung up somewhere. And generally, I've played around with this stuff long enough to know exactly where maybe you're going wrong. So do feel free to leave a post down at the bottom if you're having any sort of problem. And until next time.